All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. All right, double honors go out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom Mobarakim to you brothers and sisters out there. It's the brother Malachi from the Great Millstone Nashville camp. And Lord willing that this lesson is edifying to the elect. All right, Laha Bakarim. Bakarim. All right. In this lesson, I wanted to go into how we have been drafted. All right. Now, when you think of a draft, you think about World War II, Vietnam. I think World War I might have had one. Hold on. The Revolutionary War, the Civil War, World War I, II, the Korean War, and Vietnam. Which there's going to be another literal draft coming up here for the third woe, which is World War III. Right? But we're not talking about literal. All right? I'm talking about how those of you out there teaching, really, men and women in general, as believers, but especially the men that are teaching, all right, if you will, the military-aged males in the spirit that are out there on the battlefield, all right, teaching on the highways and byways along with doing their lessons. We have been drafted. Drafted to war. Spiritual war. All right, let me put that disclaimer out there for any, person trying to snare us up on our words. Spiritual battle, spiritual warfare. All right, matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that first. Ephesians chapter 6, I'm going to start at verse 10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand." All right, so we are fighting against wickedness. We're spiritually battling against the elites, the left-hand elect. All right, Yahweh, we are of the elect. Matter of fact, that actually wasn't what I wanted. That was good, but I actually wanted to grab this. So the Wadi Al-Bashmel Shai, because that really set me up for this alley-oop right here. Oh, it's not an alley-oop if I can't catch the ball. What the hell is wrong with me? Salakia, bear with me. Goodness gracious. How does it go? Oh, we have weapons of our, I think it's in Corinthians, weapons of our warfare. Yep, there we go. The Wadi Al-Bashmel Shai. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, I'm going to get the point. "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds." 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. Let's get that word for carnal. G4559. I'll play it. Lord willing, you can hear it.
Strong's G 4559. Sarkikas. Sarkikas.
Sarkikas. How rough is that wasn't too loud? I know sometimes it'd be blowing Jake's eardrums out. On my end, it was very quiet. It says, fleshly, carnal, having the nature of flesh, i.e. under the control of the animal appetites, governed by mere human nature, not by the Spirit of God, pertaining to the flesh. Okay? So our warfare is not pertaining to the flesh, it's the Spirit. Which actually, that one with that Ephesians 6, how we battle wickedness in high places. Principalities, the rulers of the darkness of this world. We spirits have been drafted to war. All right, and when you're drafted into war, a big part of it is what? Fighting until the end. Sirach 4 and 28. That scripture's been getting quoted a lot lately. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You got to be in this thing to the dirt, man, because if you get drafted to a physical war and you leave your post, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be labeled a treasonist, and that's punishable by, I mean, in America, they'll just throw you in prison, but back in the day, you'd be put to death. Because essentially, you left your teammates to die. All right? You left you forfeited your country. You forfeited your God. All right? You forfeited everything. Your integrity, just to save your own skin. All right? And Yahushua said, he that seeks to save his life shall lose it. But he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. All right? So we got to be in this thing until the very end. And then also with being drafted, you're put into a platoon, and the men around you, you are to love and to treat them how you want to be treated. Treat them with respect, loyalty, love, admiration. All right, take care of one another. We're a squad, man. All right? There ain't no reason you should be putting your woman over a brother, your mom over a brother. Shouldn't be putting nobody over the brothers, man. Except, of course, Yahweh Shema Shai. That should go without saying. But you over here, brothers getting together Saturday night. Now we get, of course, sometimes, Jake slide off, do what he do. All right, but every Saturday, you telling Akim, nah, I can't hang out. My wife wants to go see a movie. My wife, wants to hang out. My wife, it's always your wife. No, you're on the battlefield, my man. Your wife ain't on the battlefield. Your wife's back at the house. All right? Bond with your fellow yokemen, your soldiers, man. All right? Now, like I said, Jake, do what Jake do. All right, we're all men. But every Saturday, or especially when it comes to a lesson, a Sabbath lesson, Eve wants to chill watching. Man, fuck that. You better hop on. Shit. All right, but anyways, not to stray too far from the topic. Shalaki, let me get a drink of this water. Shalaki. But yeah, we've been drafted, man. And with that comes adversity. All right, in a war, there's adversity. It's not always going to go how you want it to go. You're going to lose brothers, but you got to continue to fight and stand your ground at all costs. Because at the end of the day, it's already written, right? The victory has already been achieved. We just have to play it out in real time. The script is already finished. It's not like the Lord is like an anime writer, or so like not anime writer, a manga writer, and we're waiting for the next arc, the next chapter. No, it's already all been written. It's already there. And we have it in our hand. The scriptures. We know that we're going to win. So why wouldn't you maintain your faith and stay on the good side, on the fighting side? I don't know if I want to be on this side, man. We kind of getting the superhero kind of getting his ass beat. That happens in every movie. And then guess what? He overcomes at the end. All right? Continue to fight. Stay in the battle, man. Strive for the truth unto death. Endure unto the end. Let no man take your crown. Okay? Matter of fact, I got one more. Because a big part of being a soldier is a mindset. And like Scripture says, you got to endure hardness as a good soldier. Right? But 2 Ezra 14:14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. And haste to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. All right, put off the mortal thoughts. Be in the spirit. Walk in the spirit so you do not fulfill the lust of the flesh. All right, Lord, willing that this lesson was edifying. Before I close, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors, of course, go out to the apostles, Elder Millstone. Shalom.